Hi all, Alex here of the Mad Cartographer. Long time no speak. And it is now the 14th of February. Happy Valentine's Day. This is the longest we've ever gone without releasing something on Patreon. The content is being made bit by bit. At the back end of last month, beginning of this month, both Steffen and I, our families came down with illness of varying degrees. And so it's just been a bit of a slow and steady one. That, and we've got loads of stuff that's been happening to get ready for the Kickstarter for Crucible, which launches tomorrow. And so things have just got delayed with the releases. As ever, it'll still be the same amount of maps that get made this month, obviously depending on size of the maps. Some of these are actually quite big. But yeah, so the content is always going to come out. We just don't have a release schedule. We just kind of release stuff as and when it's ready. So things aren't ready yet. I am basically doing this to assure you that stuff has been made, and stuff is in Foundry slowly but surely. We're using levels as well, which kind of slows stuff down a little bit. But I'm just going to be a little bit of a showcase of what's been made, what's currently under early work in progress, and what is being worked on a little bit closer to finish. Like I said, the Kickstarter for Crucible goes out tomorrow, and there will be a Patreon message tomorrow saying that it has gone live, so that you all know about it. But after that, through the week and beyond, there's no more deadlines for me. You know, I've got the time to then actually sit down and make maps again, which I'm kind of looking forward to. It's been a while since I've been able to actually sit down and just make a bunch of maps. So these ones that you will see are actually made by Steffen, as it seems to be the way these days. This first one is a forest Overwatch, and just kind of this nice little, kind of like small fortified watch area, I guess. Generic enough that you could use it for anybody, you know. Anybody could kind of make their camp here. But it's got these 3 watchtowers, which is the important thing. We've got these scaffolding frames that we've used levels. There's a bridge on an upper bridge that you can kind of like see that it's faded, and that will disappear when you go under it. But we've got levels, and then when you go up, climb up the ladder. There you go. You can now see these areas. I've got these canopies on where the bed areas are. There was one here, but Foundry was doing something weird where it kept flickering the canopy depending on where you stood, and it shouldn't have been doing it. I say Foundry odd, the levels module. It was just being a bit odd. So I've removed that canopy, and so they're now just over the bed canopies. Yeah, the bed towers, the sleeping towers. So there you go, just little towers. Yeah, I think cool. I think pretty interesting. You know, some interesting ranged combat, and then you've got this just little toilet down here. Why not? So there you go. So that's that map. A little bit of forest encounter potential outside as well. This next one, Frozen Castle. So again, bit of a bigger one, as you can see, and this is 2 floors. Actually, are they set up? I think they are vaguely set up, or are they? Do you know, I might not have even started setting them up. So it is 2 floors, so these stairs all go up to an upper level. Let me see if I can. I'll just place it on because I think it will be a full. Strongholds, images, maps. Probably going to be in here, or is it down as a full canopy? No, okay, so it's in here. So level 1, blank level 2. Let's try that. Okay, I don't think maybe I've not set it as a canopy yet, but there you go. So this is the upper levels. Again, they all go into these upper parts of the tower that you can explore, but the lower area also has these little side areas, these little tunnels. There is here, I think it's here. There you go. there is a tile there. This doesn't go into anywhere. This is not necessarily going to lead into a map, but if you wanted it to lead into another map, like one of our classic dungeons and stuff, you know, you can kind of like link them together like that. If you just want it to be its own little stronghold, then that is why we've got the tile there, so you can just kind of keep it covered up if you just want it to be this map. But yeah, so there's going to be all these little these stairwells going up into these upper areas, and some of the areas are linked together, some of them not. Again, quite interesting combat, I think, on this one, because it's so contained. This is a bit of a dangerous location, I think, for your players to go through. They're kind of like out in the open, not a ton of cover, and then there's all this higher ground to pretty much wreck them. So yeah, so that is the other one that is halfway done in Foundry. And then I've started working on Cragmore from Fandelver, Cragmore Castle, doing our own version of it. It's a cool little map, and you know, we like to do these official ones every so often, and I think Cragmore's been done so many times that I don't feel too bad about now doing our own version. We will have to release this for free under the Wizards fan content policy, but then we'll put it in Foundry as well. So yeah, so there you go. So I'm working on it, you know, using our assets and stuff, and then I'm having to kind of fill bits in. It shouldn't be too complicated a map, this one, I don't think, because it's quite asset light, and a lot of stuff that's in here, barrels, crates, beds, tables, we've already got all them made. We've got the walls, we've got rubble, so it shouldn't be too tricky, this one. I think we should be able to get it finished. In comparison, here's one that Steffen has been working on. You can see I've been doing loads of Crucible stuff, so Steffen's been holding the fort down. He's kind of having a bit of a go at his own version of Helms Deep, and it's a pretty big map. There's going to be areas where you kind of like can travel under the fort areas. Pretty sure that's what happened with the orcs, wasn't it? They put like black powder or something, or like that big bomb thing under the thing. I don't know. It's been a while since I watched Lord of the Rings. But yeah, so then you've got this ramp area going up, and then there's going to be some different heights and terrains. So it's still early sketch. A wild penis drawn there, by the looks of it, Steffen. So yeah, so this is one that he started picking away at. I might actually recommend that he expands this, or we maybe do an additional bit, because I think there's a lot of combat that could potentially happen before people get to this point. We'll see how it goes, because this is getting to be a big map, so once you start making them bigger, it really does start slowing down your computer, so we have to be very wary about it. So yeah, so there we go. So we've got like, you know, 5-ish, because this is the thing, when you're doing levels, you're pretty much designing multiple maps on a single map. And you know, the Frozen Castle is pretty much 2 maps. You know, you've got a lot of the this first bit, but then you're still designing all the extra rooms and stuff like that. So it all starts adding up. But there you go. I like the way we're going. I like the Strongholds theme. I think there's a lot of potential with the ideas that we've got. If you've got any ideas yourselves, get onto the Discord and give us some thoughts, give us some ideas. So yeah, just a quick update for you. I'm going to be doing another update probably tomorrow regarding Crucible, and then I'm going to be talking about that all the time. For those of you who are Foundry users, which I imagine is the majority of you, the Foundry VTT free module for issue 1 of Crucible will be available for free from tomorrow. So we'll make sure that you folks get access to that, and it's got a bunch of maps that we've made, 4 adventures, magic items. There's some good stuff in there, and you can get the PDF for free as well. But yeah, we'll go into more detail tomorrow. For now, I just wanted to keep you folks updated with where we're at with stuff. We've got a lot of big changes coming with Patreon soon. There's a lot of things that we want to start shifting around to provide you folks with more stuff, different kinds of stuff as well, and just try and tighten up the Patreon a little bit. But yeah, there you go. That was it. Just wanted to pop in, say hi, keep you updated, and yeah, hopefully you like what we're making and are as excited about the theme as we are. So, catch you later. Keep rolling those 20s. And peace.